Thanks, guys. Brad Smith has been leading the way for the Cascadia Innovation Corridor since the first conference in Vancouver, BC in 2016. Then it included just British Columbia and Seattle, but has since expanded to include Portland. He says by connecting the region, we can work together to solve common problems like a lack of housing. Microsoft committed $750 million to creating more housing in the Puget Sound, leading to 12,000 new housing units. That was good, but that was short of where Smith hoped it would be. And he said money isn't the only answer.
It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't have the land on which to build, you can't build more housing. Let's look at the kinds of space that is no longer being used the way it was 10 or 20 years ago, rezone that, then use the money to attract, say, lower cost housing to that land, speed up permitting processes. That is, I think, the winning recipe. That is what we found, it's what we've learned, and I think it's what we all need to focus on following in terms of a plan for the future.
Smith says another long-term answer to creating more affordable housing is making the dream of connecting the region with ultra-high-speed rail become a reality. People could live farther away from work. Other countries have done it, he says, and he believes we can too.
But it's now got backing from Washington, D.C. in terms of the infrastructure bill. We will see funding out of the Department of Transportation. There is much more advanced planning. In the next few years, we'll have to go from, say, where we are today to really mapping out exactly where the rail line would go, exactly how we'll fund and manage that construction and operate that. But look, the future I think we should all pursue is one where somebody can get on a train in Portland and get off the train in Seattle in less than an hour, even after 2 or 3 stops in between.
That'd be amazing.
Exactly.
Now, wouldn't that be great? We also talked about how the Cascadia Innovation Corridor can create job opportunities, what he calls the new AI economy, and how using artificial intelligence and linking research institutions like OHSU's Knight Cancer Institute could lead to a cure for cancer. You can find our entire conversation on KGW Plus and online a little bit later this evening.
Just the tip of the iceberg there. Thanks so much, Laurel.